Hey team, as we begin the season and start putting in the work on our tactics and how we're going to work together as a group, there's an important concept we have to make sure that we start with, and that's the difference between positions and positioning. Now, if you think about it at school, when you walk into the classroom and you get to your assigned desk, that's your assigned seat, that's your position. That's where you start your day. But you don't just stay in that seat throughout the day. You might get up and move into your different reading group, and you get in line and you go outside to recess. And as you have to play a different role or move into a different class, you move around, right? But the position is where you start, and the positioning is how you move to accomplish different things throughout the day. The same is true in hockey. The position is where you're going to start the play. And that might be something like center, left wing, right wing, or defense, or our goalie. But our positioning is how we're going to move around the ice to make sure that we're effective as a team. Now, as we move forward throughout the season, we're going to spend a lot less time talking about our positions and a lot more time talking about our positioning and our roles on the ice. While our positions are the center, left wing, right wing, D, and goalie, our positioning and how we refer to those players as they move around the ice, we're going to use the terms F1, F2, F3, D1, and D2. This is all going to be referred to in relation to how they attack the puck or enter the zone. So when you're prepping for the season, don't just think about whether you're a center or a left wing. We're going to start to learn about how we move around the ice as a five-man unit and operate as the first forward, the second forward, the third, or the first D or the second D. Now, while we're always going to start in our positions, we're going to move around the ice as the puck dictates and as our teammate dictates. We're going to make sure that we're attacking as a unit, that we're filling in roles and covering space that our teammates may have left, or moving into space to get open for our teammates, or to better cover important areas on the defensive side of things. It's important that you think of hockey as a free-flowing game. It's not static. There's no defined lanes. There's no set sides. It's very important that we understand how to move together and operate together. Now, here's just one simple example to start to get you thinking about why this is important. Let's say we're heading this way in the offensive zone, and the puck gets dumped in here into this corner. And the first player that we have up the ice is our left wing, thinking positionally. If this left wing thinks that he or she has to stay on the left side of the ice, we're giving the other team a free opportunity to start moving up the ice. So we need to think, instead of thinking as a left wing, and start thinking as F1. F1's responsibility is going to be to go and get that puck or force it up the board. Similarly, if we were to flip this around, where now we're defending this end of the ice, the other team dumps it into our corner. If you're our right defenseman and you're the first person back, should you just come and stay on your side of the ice and let the other team get it? Or worse, wait for your partner who's up here as the left defenseman? No, we want to go to this puck right away. We want to make a play immediately. Because of that, we don't think of ourselves as a right defenseman. In this case, we would think of ourselves as defenseman 1. And this second defenseman wouldn't think of themselves as lefty. They would think of themselves as D2. They would recognize D1 coming to their side of the ice, and they would come through here and fill the opposite side and protect the area that D1 just left. So in closing, start to get in your mind that not only are you going to start in a position of left wing, center, right wing, or one of the two defensive positions, but you'll also, when you're on the ice, be filling various roles like F1, F2, F3, D1, and D2. Be prepared to talk a lot more about this and like this throughout the season. Let's get it going.